My name is Katherine Moskwin. My birthday is 7/8/34, and I'm from Shanghai, China.
Love is slipping away. Let me still exist in another place, riding on the cover of a helicopter blade. Flames are getting higher than ever keep burning down the bridges of my memory. Love may still be alive somewhere, somewhere. They're down and only dear.
I was an only child, yeah. But I was never lonely growing up, because we used to live in an apartment house, and it was a huge apartment house, and in the middle were two gardens, and so there was always someone playing outside, so I was never lonely as a child, yeah. Went to City College, that's about it. I studied English literature. Yeah, it was good too. And then I met my husband and I got married, so no more college. There's a club here in San Francisco. It's called the Russian Center. And it's been here for years. And that's where I met him, because we used to go, to dances and things they had. And that's where I met him. And I went with him for about 2 years, and we got married. And, we got married in the Russian cathedral, I don't have any pictures here, but I have them at my house. But he came from Russia himself.
What's his name?
Boris. Yeah, he's up there on the wall. A picture of him, not him.
I took all those habits of yours.
My dad died when he was 41 years old. So my mother remarried, my stepfather, and they were both Boris. And so we couldn't call the older one Old Boris because he would be insulted. So we called him Big Boris. But he was tiny. And my husband they called Little Boris, but he was huge. But they didn't want to insult him by calling him Old Boris, Yeah. Very cheerful, liked to joke a lot. He was always the life of the party, And sometimes he'd keep us laughing in stitches because he got so funny. He'd have a few drinks. He wouldn't get, rowdy drunk or anything, but he had a lot of funny stories, and everybody would be laughing all the time. So those are good memories, He spoke English, with a thick accent, but you could understand him. But sometimes he'd get words mixed up. And so one time we had a little Christmas gathering, all our neighbors where we lived on 26th Avenue. They all came, and one couple, her husband was a minister, and so she said, well, he'll be home later. And she said, I'll tell him to come when he comes home. So Boris is looking out the window and he says, okay, everybody down on your knees, here comes the revenue. Instead of reverend, he said revenue. I have two girls. They're both married. Lydia is one name, the other one is Tanya. Lydia lives in my old house, and she's married to Dima, but she doesn't have any children. Tanya is married to Nick. They live in Walnut Creek, and they have 3 children. The boys, who are twins, and then the little girl. The boys are Alyosha, Alexis, and then Misha, Michael, and then Dacia is Anastasia. Lydia got her teaching degree, but she tried teaching in high school, and she couldn't take it because she looked so young. The boys would hit on her, and everything. So she couldn't keep discipline in the classroom. So she says, I don't want to be a teacher anymore.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my heart with laughter, take away and make it better, ease my troubles, that's what you do.
Well, I still have fun, because I've made a lot of good friends here. I like the staff. It's a nice place, and it's fun to live here. There are activities and everything. It's pretty good. I can't say I feel deprived. The only thing is, I'm not, as I said, I miss 3 things a lot now that I can't do, is dancing, driving, and entertaining. Take all the chances that you can. Just grab. Because if you hold back, then you'll never do anything. So just any chance you get, if you think you want to do it, go for it. I'll tell them this, they're always after me to write my autobiography. We'll consider this part of it. Yeah.
In loving memory of Katherine Moskwin, my dear friend. And also, I consider us my extended family, since I saw them more often than my real family. The best message. If there was something I wanted to do, I did it. I didn't hold back.